is set, angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move we're reaching out, go. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the break, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. I'll show them how to start. Let's make it clear. It's angels by my side. We're ready to ignite.
Hey,
Hi.
thought it was longer. Welcome all to the Stabuday we have all been waiting for, fearing for. As you all know, you have been very busy getting her cocks in a row, and today she finally had the time to join us for a Stabuday, and I can tell Chad is worried.
Oh, I'm
Because-
not. I was told this would be a pure romance party I would never forget.
Yeah.
Well, let's
It'll
just
be
say
fine.
contributions to the
Get
swear
the swear jar ready.
already
Just-
come in.
You got a swear jar. I love it.
Yeah, of course I
Yeah.
do, because I have Jamie on. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
have
the
great
menace.
handwriting.
But Watch Your Trial became a member. Thank you. It's the wrong color, but still, it works just as fine. And Helen from Holland and Christine. Oh, we're so far. Afternoon, Brianne and Fedorowski. Miami Spice.
Hi, Mammy.
She's here twice.
Mhm.
Oh. Hey, Krista. And I was just looking. Oh, someone we haven't seen in a. Hey, Peter.
Peter.
Woohoo.
So good to see you again. I'm tucked up in bed today, watching. It's not feeling the best today. Neither have I been, but the show must go on.
Okay, are we doing Moulin Rouge version or are we doing Queen version? I just need to know for wig that I'm picking out.
As long as I can stay away from the Queen. I don't like Queen. So what I figured out is I'll take all this energy, momentum,
shame.
and new curse words I
That
learned
is a
in the
shame.
LC chat this evening and just deposit them right here. Please don't, Brandon, because when you sent the link, I haven't watched LC in a long time. I think he has been on another service. Let's just say the guy with 3 of the same letters to begin his name. When he was a guest on there, I thought, oh my. And then you sent me who else was on there, and I thought, well, that was an interesting stream. But I bet there was multiple beers drunk and people were rowdy. Jedi Jess, we're gonna add some funds to the swear jar for Sue.
Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it.
Everybody just thinks the worst of you.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at
You'd
her.
think
She's
they'd
so
heard me on
sweet right
Discord or
now.
something.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
very innocent.
I'm the
I
one
really
that
am.
brought up, adult sculptural items.
Exactly.
And she gets all the blame.
Sculptures,
I love being the
adult
golden child.
sculptures.
And Brandon starts off the mod wars. Jess is not a mod; she's an AI drone from New Jersey. Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, the bakies start early this year.
Yeah.
It started on the 1st of January.
Oh, no.
For next year. Yeah.
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 And
Look,
Iris
if
saying,
nominated, I appreciate it. If not, I'll be on my channel, y'all.
And Iris say, for the jar, go Cox.
There you go. Go Cubs. Although they're
So
done
did you
for
get-
the year. But
So how's the weather? Are you snowed in?
no, it snowed for about, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then just sleeted. Then it just rained. So
Oh, good.
it's pretty much it. It's just cold now. It's really cold. I hate it. I hate January. Not a fan.
It snowed last night here. We have like, I think I have like 6 inches outside now.
Yeah, so
Jeez,
do we.
really?
On top of the 10 inches we already got.
Yeah, on top of,
Hey, Libby. Hey, on Bronze. It's cold as, whew, but no snow.
Yeah.
I came for the swear jar. Who is that dirty mouth I heard Lesko talk about?
That'd be me.
Yeah, that'll be Sue. Swear jar. Got your back, Sue. Thank you,
Thank
Maggie.
you. Thanks.
Everyone was. Wait, I missed a birth of a child last night. A kid.
Aw.
On stream,
Usually I'm the one having them.
On stream?
apparently.
Well,
Oh, how cool.
that-
I missed it.
I've
didn't
never
see it.
streamed
That's
one of my births, but
Uh,
there's always
Mo.
this coming year, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Hey, if
Thank you,
that
Mac.
wouldn't make all teenage children, if we Zoom fed a live birth, if that wouldn't make all children choose abstinence right then and there,
yeah,
I'm thinking
that-
of the children. It'd make me
that-
choose abstinence right here and now.
I did that at work for a little while. Yeah.
Has anybody done that yet?
Streamed a birth.
Yeah, like
I
stream
think
it.
there was birth streams back in the good old Wild West days on the YouTubes.
Well, like from the head of the bed, yes, but I am talking about like in the trenches filming IMAX.
I feel like
The
this.
human population will
IMAX.
fail.
Feel like
I
that's been
know.
misinterpreted, but I haven't retracted a message, and now is not the time to translation. I'll just say I left the expert stream. I think he ended at around 1 a.m. Brandon then jumped on to LC's chat, and I don't think Brandon has seen a bed since then. So,
Oh,
Sue, you might have competition today.
oh no. Well, how about it,
But
Brandon?
for those of you who didn't watch my Pakash opening show yesterday, I have to say again, thank you, Salty Dog, for most of it. This should be banned by the Geneva Convention.
Good
What is
deal.
it?
It's
deal.
dill pickle chips.
Dill pickle.
Oh, like the Lay's dill pickle chips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Horrible.
never tried them. I've never
No,
tried
you
them.
don't.
Okay.
I mean,
See,
what do
but
they
I still
taste like? Because I feel like they're just salty, and I like salt.
No,
They're
they just
sour.
taste like dill.
Oh,
I hate dill.
They're sour.
No, it's the dill flavor. I can do the vinegar type flavor.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Mo, for
Vinegar,
telling me
I'm
it was
there.
the vinegar it tasted like, because I just said it's tangy. But yeah, the ketchup chips and all of that, they have the same vinegary thing, but this is still.
that's what I thought it would be, more like the salt and vinegar. That's what it seems like. But oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not. It's bad.
Yeah, but he loved the sour cream. He loved the sour cream and bacon.
Sour cream and
Sour
bacon,
cream and
anything.
bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I hate
ruffles,
sour
the
cream.
sour cream and bacon ruffles, and he ended up loving them.
Yeah.
Oh, sour cream. How do you hate sour cream? I can't. with
Because
you.
it's nasty.
Cream
I
cheese,
can't- I
sour
can't believe
cream.
it.
So many
Okay,
things.
so do you make a coffee cake? Is a coffee cake a thing over in Denmark?
You can make it. I don't like it because normally you won't put in real coffee. You just put in some coffee flavor. But
Coffee cake doesn't have coffee in it.
No, we
Bless your
don't- we don't
heart.
put
Oh, my
coffee in ours.
southern, my
I know.
southern's
we,
about to
we have
die.
something. We have something called a coffee bread, but that's just with a glaze on top of it, and no, there's no coffee in it. LC is an Australian streamer who like to have a recreational beverage or 20, 50. And he's very friendly. He's a super friendly guy if you get to him within the first 5 hours of his stream. After that,
Ooh,
he
this
becomes
sounds
a
like
little forgetful.
Oh dear Lord, this sounds like an operation for Mo. Can you imagine both of us helping life coaching by Elsie and Mo? Call us with your questions. This sounds like something I'm going to have to get
No.
in touch with him.
That's terrible.
Rianne, my daughter just told me yesterday that the midwife said, "Do you want to check my work?" After she had given her the stitches, and my daughter was like, "Nope, it'll be fine. I trust your expertise."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you signed your work. How great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Try slicing strawberries, dip in sour cream, and then brown sugar. It's very good. I'm not a fan of strawberries. I hate sour cream. Brown sugar is good.
Brown sugar is good. Okay, so what are maybe we need to narrow down the things you like.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Chocolate. You're like, look, happiness. I don't know about that. He's like chocolate.
ooh,
He likes that bread that looks like wood.
yeah. He likes,
It's like this plank of brown.
he likes a
Ooh.
plank of bread.
It's
A 2
very
by 4.
fibrous.
The
A lot of fiber.
carbatarian me appreciates that. I'm like a hunk of bread. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Well, it's different what people like. So Elsie must be nice to put up with some of his random guests. Yeah, normally they'll end in a fight somewhere. But talking about people sending me package, I was at the shops today after I had my sleep, because I got something for the next giveaway. I think most people will like this.
Ooh.
This is an assortment of chocolates. Look how fancy and golden it is. Oh, you can see my screen. Good, I don't have my Tinder profile with all the hotties open.
Or the tentacles.
Well, I can show you that later. But I've got 4 packages of this. I thought that would be something good for a giveaway. Maybe people would like that. I'm thinking we're doing the giveaway on the 25th because you can't say happy birthday to someone before their birthday. It's bad luck. So that's why we're going to do it after. One other thing I would like to highlight is that Val shotgun a beer in 10 seconds. No, 6.3. He's still playing Forrest Gump with us. Hashtag refund. Well, I for one will back Brandon up in this. I don't believe Valhalla ever was in. I think he's a stolen valor guy.
Oh no.
Him shotgunning a beer was like watching a nun handle a man the first time.
Shouldn't it be the first time the nun's handling a man?
Well,
I mean,
I'm
call
not
me
that-
old-fashioned.
Maybe she
I
likes
mean, if
it.
she's real good for it with it, I'm gonna have some questions. This is Saint Mary Wanky. She's from the patron saint of Yankers.
Monday and Fridays she does what's it called when those
Faith
southern
healing.
churches put their hands on and be gone, devil. She just have a different
Yes.
way to do it. No, it was marzipan bars with the pink wrapping.
Mo's gonna get me in trouble. Nothing. I have nothing to say.
Well, it'll be. Is that all you got? Was just the chocolates?
I'm sorry, Jamie. I just
Is
went
that
to the store.
all?
That's it. That's all we get.
That's it. Oh,
Yeah, I'll
God.
find some. I'll find some Lego or something. I actually saw Lego where you can. They have those. Like I have the camera down here where you can build 3 different models. One of those models is a llama. So I thought I'm gonna get some packages of llamas.
Aw.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's an
drama
Bear
llama YouTube.
collection. Marzipan is gross. Jamie, is marzipan gross?
No, actually, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah. Someone is.
I thought it was at first until I actually tried it.
Oh no, they're not. These chocolates aren't that expensive. That's 5 pounds of chocolate is not enough. No, sorry. I'll look for some more. I have 2 weeks to run on. Jamie will be okaying everything because is that all?
I just meant because I thought were you done? You know.
Oh no,
Are you
Dad's
done
gonna
already?
Get us all stops
Lord.
until we're grateful for what we get.
I am grateful. Baker went out and and bought something he didn't have to, just for everybody's benefit. It's adorable.
Yes, it was very nice of it.
That's it. Everyone, you just write those thank you notes. Shame on you.
I just like. He just insists that. Well, sometimes I say things and I do come across as like I'm like,
Oh,
are we done? Are you good? Like, I don't mean it like that though.
we have unintentional sarcasm voice.
Yeah.
We mean it
happens.
genuinely. It just sounds like we're being a snotty B word.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody just always thinks I'm a snotty bee, but I'm not.
People assume so many times.
They just have to take the
It's not
time
the
to get
look
to
on
know
my
you.
face or the words I
Yeah.
use. It's how they interpret it. What in the name of sanity?
Pain in
What
your
was that
rear, because I'm going to insist that for your resolution, you try the Prancercise solution.
Oh, here
It
she
worked
is.
for me.
She's
I'm
back.
free of what's ugly, even a little bubbly. Change your fate and call out the hate. And if they persist, just tell them to kiss your grits.
Oh my God.
No.
Why?
Ouch. I need to talk to a therapist about where that commercial hurt me.
She had to pull out something. Oh my gosh.
Jamie, kiss my
What?
grits with your aggressiveness.
Kiss.
So is she on the has she rebranded it to Prancercise because of Prancer? So now it's all sort of four-legged equestrian equine animals, or is it still strictly horses?
No,
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Chuck Love.
It's still it's always been Prancercise. The company is Prancercise LLC, and it can't
But
help.
does she prance with just horses, or are all animals included?
And what happened to her husband and her black hair and all her black hair?
Her and the laughing lady should team up. That
Really
would be Marissa would stress pee if she saw those two on stream
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
I would. That would be a dream come true for me.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let them, do a blog about the van life and just drive to different localities, do touristy stuff. I'd be there. I'd be there with bells on.
She's prancing around and the other lady's just laughing. Oh my gosh, they would be so fun to hang out with.
The Prancercise lady would have her own audience. It'd be
Ralphie also keeps her grits in a bush. So,
Yes, exactly. To
And
pull
you
them
can
out so
buy
you can be funny.
They have freaking grits in Indiana, which is as far from the Mason-Dixon line as you can be. So if I can pick up grits myself here in the Walmart of Indiana, I know that you could have picked up grits and not put a little white piece of paper with some Sharpie on it. How dare you?
well, let's say this is a very health focus because it's January. Everyone is getting back into to the gym, trying to better themselves. The first 2 weeks of January and 2 weeks in the middle of May is all you need to stay healthy. So I will help people focus on mental and physical health in the show today. And thank you, Tierney. You've been here for 10 months. I don't know why you don't like the laughing lady.
Yeah.
It's good for your mental health.
Yeah. Come on. She's hilarious.
Grits aren't food.
No, they aren't.
Shrimp and grits. Mm.
Shrimp and grits is good.
I don't know what that is. And
I've
Marissa,
tried grits and
grits sounds like something you put under your tires when the road is icy.
probably
They probably
good.
work for that. They
Yeah.
probably work.
Probably would
Probably
work.
good.
Sandblasting. I mean, not wrong.
And just for the uninvolved, grits is corn something, right?
It's
Yeah.
basically
Ground
semolina.
up corn.
Yeah.
kind of.
Like ground up cornmeal. But it is. It's
Grits
gritty.
nasty.
The name is very descriptive.
Though conversely, cream of wheat is also gritty and says
Yeah.
cream.
I know.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that either.
No one's a fan of that. It should have been outlawed.
Grits in the morning with butter, salt, sugar, and milk.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Sounds good.
My husband eats that. I don't eat that. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, you know the deeply uncomfortable you
Oh,
feel by a
God.
really disturbed person?
J'ai
This
pas de
lady freaks
vidéo
me out.
enregistrée. Ma voix veut pas collaborer.
Oh, I love
Mais
her.
mon
I
rire,
don't know
lui,
what she just said about me, but I feel
il veut.
offended.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Ce matin, j'étais sur mon appel avec ma partenaire d'imputabilité, Hélène, que je salue ici, et elle me faisait remarquer.
She also said hey to Helen from Holland.
Aw.
I'll take it off because Marissa has already left the chat. So
I don't blame her.
make asylums great again. No, I just
Yeah.
want this lady to go
I
into a
agree with
serious
Matt.
court case and just start laughing.
I want the question to be, so what do you do on YouTube? Oh,
Exactly.
I love that Mo
She
goes
laughed.
into like a French
what's going on with
man
your
laugh.
woodchuck
Like,
love?
She does. She
Sorry.
laughs in French. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm trying to be sensitive to her culture, damn it. Although
It's
I don't know
funny,
if there's
though.
a difference between Quebecois and French, so I'll go a little more affected next time with.
Well, Quebecois use it's more of a slang. You can use it in France, but they will look at you weird and say, "Comment?" Because they use different words up there. And
Pretty sure
if you're
people, if I go to France, they're going to look at me strange no matter what.
And Brandon says, if you're not doing squats and bends with a life-altering hangover, are you really pushing yourself hard enough? Are you that girl your mom wanted? Well, I do all my donkey kicks, so my mom, I can get the butt my mom wanted. Oh, and
I
someone
mean,
pulled
why
out the
not be the
jockey card.
woman your mom really wanted and just buy a BBL and a boob job? I mean, that's how I would change my body.
I watched someone who showed off her, oh, New Year, me, at, when Instagram shows you stuff. And she said, I just got a BBL. And you could see her buttocks were, it was kind of like, it was folded over. So you had the ass going up and then another ass lying on top of it because
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the
No.
intended result.
Well, that's why they
Well,
can't sit on it when they get it done. They have to like not sit on
To
it
be
for like a
fair,
while
if
because
they
it will like
stroke the
mush.
that's how they get you in the salon too, because you have to use 2 mirrors to see the back of your hair. The plastic surgeons know they don't have to do a great job because it's not like you're going to be able to see it in the mirror all the
Yeah.
way.
And Danny T is saying, Mitch, is that the doggo's name?
Yes, it's Midge.
Oh, Midge.
No Midge.
Aw.
Look, Midge, look at the camera. Say hi.
Hey, Midge.
Midge's not real fan of the cold. She's not liking this at all.
Aw.
She goes out,
What's the
comes
temperature?
back in. She's like, oh, it's like 30 and the wind is like 15 miles an hour. So
Yeah.
feels like about 25 or something. It's really cold. Now the
Sue,
big dogs love it.
can you tell Marissa what a BBL is?
I don't know, big butt lift or something. Brazilian butt
Big
lift.
butt
Well,
lift. I like that
I mean,
better.
isn't that what it like? It's Brazilian butt lift, right?
Basically.
But,
Yes.
but I mean, it's making it huge, right? So big
It's
butt
where
lift
you
makes
put
sense to me.
fat in your booty to make it
Yeah.
bigger. That's all they're
Which makes
doing.
no sense to me, but whatever.
Well, I mean, it would be nice they could just take just mush it down in there. You know?
Well, sure, that'd be great, but no. No.
Or if it could heat my house in the winter. I just don't.
No, because I would see somebody had one done or whatever, and they're like talking about like you can't sit down and stuff because it'll it can mess it up. It can the fat can migrate, and then you'll have a lumpy butt. Could you imagine paying all that money and then it doesn't look that good?
Can you imagine if they weren't twins but distant?
Yes, that would be weird.
Okay, I know it looks bad, but we ran out of the fat. So you basically have a C cup over here and an A cup here, but we will be able to fix this eventually.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting like this the whole time.
Yeah, I'm shamefully hidden behind the chat because Brendan calls this Cocktown. It's not. Sue is just a fan of the Gamecocks.
Just a fan.
So
Fan of the Gamecocks.
maybe get a Stairmaster instead of paying for a plastic surgeon, but then you'll have to work for it. That's not fun.
Yeah, that's against my religion.
That's what everybody wants is the easy peasy fix.
Yeah. And has one of those ever worked out as designed? Well, the really expensive one stays pretty for about 2 years, and then the fat will absorb into your tissue. So
I believe it's the same as your lips and stuff because they start to deflate. I assume that if they're putting fat in your body, it's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, because your body don't care where fat is. If it want to burn fat, that's why everyone will say, "Hey, follow my channel for my." I can't do the right way. Hey everyone, I have this new workout that'll help you burn fat all the places you tummy, but keep your fat old butt. You want small old arms, but still have the chesticles of a dairy cow. Join me for Baker's Booty Workout. It'll only burn fat on the places you need it. That is a lie. No one can do
Baker,
that.
you forgot to say big exercise. And the beauty industry doesn't want you to know this. But with a few simple steps every day, I can show you how to, kick that money that you've been wasting on all the shake weights and, Slim Fast, just with some secrets that, ancient Chinese herbalists have been knowing for years.
What they don't tell you when you go into a gym is you don't need an expensive, I don't know what membership. What they tell you at your doctors, you need the Ozempic. No. Did you know by eating this secret Chinese recipe, you could get the body of an Adonis who is 21 years old? If you're a lady, you might not like it because it looks weird, but still, by only eating these 3 ingredients that I will sell you for only 45,000 upmarked the price, you too can look like Arnold did in Hercules in New York, but you don't need dubbing.
Well, I can't stand these things I see. What did I see the other day? It was something about some tea. The tea. They're doing the tea thing again. Drink this tea and
Yeah,
The poo
do you
tea.
know what that tea does? You could just go out and buy sugar-free candy. At least you will enjoy it on the way in.
yeah.
Because the tea is just a poop shoot.
Yeah. It's just to clear you out. But then once that's done, then what are you gonna do? I guess.
Well, the good thing is you don't absorb as many calories because you're constantly on the crapper. The big problem is
sure, that
you're
sounds
constantly
great.
on the crapper.
Yeah. And eventually it
I'll
doesn't
just
really
stay fat.
work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Stay fat. I'm good.
Yeah, some poop yourself tea.
Poop yourself tea.
Well, it is.
It is. Yeah. I was
Like
like,
it's
I
Marissa's
don't-
fault. A whole bunch of us gained like 10 pounds over Christmas. That's Marissa's fault because she put those stupid Danish cookies in the Discord. She put a picture of them, and then a whole bunch of us went out and bought those because, like, once you see them, you have to get them. So no,
Well, yeah.
I want to beat Marissa up.
Butter cookies are delicious.
They're so good.
Yeah.
And you like only ever think about them at Christmas time. Like, it's the only time you see
The
them.
Danish butter cookies are
yeah.
the driest, most boring.
I don't care. They're good,
Sorry.
Baker. I
You
don't
dip
care what
them
you
in
say.
your
They're good.
coffee. Oh,
Yeah.
I love dipping them in my
Yeah,
coffee.
you dip them in coffee. Oh my god, they're so good.
I do it with those windmill cookies too. I love those like
Yeah,
cinnamon.
those are
cookies.
good. Yeah, oh yeah, those are good. I love
Mm.
those. Yeah, they're good.
And Brandon keeps claiming I have 100. I have 0 matches. Just
Have you actually swiped?
You know, that's a real pretty scrunchie. You know, and a side ponytail. I hadn't seen a side ponytail in years.
I mean,
So bless her
like
heart.
the 80s. No,
just my style.
the 80s, I think.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, again, I have to pay for it. Go F yourself. Oh, what's
is
this?
What is this? What am I looking at?
Since you see me do the Chelsea lately video, I'm like, got fat. So there's only one exercise out there right now that's guaranteed to work. Only one. What's going to be? Start off slow. I don't have my ankle weights, but it don't matter. It's the Prancercise. The Prancercise. Yeah. Start off slow. Do the Prancercise. Oh, now we're going to kick it up a notch. Oh, the Prancercise. Yeah. Yeah. The Prancercise. Yeah.
Okay,
We're
when
gonna do
God
it.
asks me if
Oh,
I
man.
ugly laugh at this, I'm gonna have to tell him yes.
I need to do more Prancercising, less talking. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Got to start making more videos. Try to do them at least once a week. Remember, kids, keep it so swell.
Please keep it so swell.
I really hope he keeps us updated on his progress.
The video is 11 years old, so I'm not sure that.
Well, now you got to find him now. Where's he at in life now?
Well, he's 6'4" and he's Prancercising all over the Southwest.
Yeah.
It really did work.
He hasn't done a video in 4 years, so that's
Aw. Did he pass away?
Oh, he looked like he looked like
Maybe
he lost
just
weight.
got
We
sick
could
of
hire
YouTube.
him. Oh, we need to see this one.
Oh no. I'm already going to hell for laughing hysterically and still having to.
We are not
tears in
laughing,
my
we are
eyes.
enjoying.
Nobody's making fun of him.
I wasn't making fun of him. Well, I mean, his
We
little
wanted to
band.
support his journey.
Anytime dancing like that, I'm make fun of.
I mean,
No,
he's got
okay.
little short little legs, so that prancing around is probably a lot. I mean, that little space, perfect.
Pretty sure that's why he did it, so people could laugh along with him.
See,
Right?
and then she can
Like-
market it for Clydesdales and mini horses.
There you go. There you
My
go.
Lord.
But you,
Oh, okay.
if we know Valentine's coming up.
Hello. How are you guys today? I'm thinking about doing a gig for Valentine's Day dressed up as
A
Cupid.
gig?
I pretty much want to base it on how I did the elf gigs. I will meet you at either place of business, a college, or wherever. Say you want to bring flowers to your girlfriend, your spouse, your wife. I will show up. Or I gotta buy a Cupid costume. That's why I'm putting this video out to see if people want to use my services. So with the feedback that you guys give me, I'll know if I need to purchase a Cupid costume. But I will show up. I'll meet you. If you want to give me a gift, flowers, roses, and I'll come in and I'll bring it to your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc., your spouse, at their place of business and wherever.
It's
And,
just a diaper. Why is
Yeah. No.
Also, your hat says the Bates Motel. Come meet me in some random parking lot. I'll be in a diaper and wings, and you can give me something to give me.
Oh my
Can't
God.
imagine how the marketing went on that.
No.
Did he do it? Oh, now I want to know his like journey.
His journey.
Did people like pay for this?
Katie is getting in on the dad jokes. I once saw a little person climbing out a jail window and thought, that's a little condescending.
Listen, I'm already going to Hades. I'm laughing. Screw it.
Look, I can make jokes about the little people. I'm only 5 feet tall. I literally think I could qualify as whatever
Baker
it's
likes
called
to
now. I don't want to not
round
be
them up.
politically correct. I don't know what they call them now.
I think
Little people or
You
I
take them
think
bowling
so.
still, Baker?
No, we haven't done that since the 90s. It's
Just
illegal.
rounding them up.
He's like the
nets.
Dark
there used to
Ages,
be
you know,
people
the
that did
early
that here
90s.
too. That was a
Oh,
thing
well.
here too. I never did it, but I mean, I heard of people doing it. I'm like, you did what? Wait.
Diane G didn't see it as a great thing if her boyfriend sent that guy.
No, I wouldn't either. I would be frightened.
Yeah.
It does not say romance.
Oh my God, Stephen.
Yeah, everyone who says they're
Yeah,
5 feet
Brandon.
tall is 4'11".
I probably am. I mean, I don't know. I was 5 feet at one point, but I'm probably 4'11" by now.
What's the height requirement for being a little person?
I'm not sure. I think like for females it's like 4'8" or something, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have to figure it out. I believe in Denmark it's 59 inches. I don't know how much that is in feet.
Neither do I.
Iris says small
59.
people are 4'11" or less because she had to research it for a case.
Well, there you go.
Oh, interesting.
That's
Yes,
Really,
it's 4'11". 4'11". That's the size in Denmark as well.
There you go.
But we have our level of latent French is 10 IQ points higher than the American level. So
well, we have
Wow.
consumer warnings that coffee is hot, so we like to be a little bit more generous.
I don't. I want them to stop putting the warnings. Just stop.
Well,
yeah,
but then we'd
that's
have to-
Darwin's method.
Let
of-
it just weed itself out.
well, yeah. I mean, come on.
That's what you need to do. Mm.
Marissa, your son could learn a lot. This is a health stream. He could learn prancercising, mental health by laughing at stuff. There's a lot of good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could learn what weird, kinky UK people do when they write into the news about advice for their kinky problems.
Oh, we haven't
As
had
one
that in a long
does.
time. But do you know Jamie is going traveling?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
For real,
I'm
or
going,
with
Mo.
the Navy SEALs?
no, she's going to go for real to Denmark.
Yeah.
Holy fazolies, that'll be
I'm
awesome.
going with Iris in March.
That is going to
She,
be freaking awesome.
It's gonna
Iris
be
have
so
We are
said,
making you get a channel so you can film all of it, and you have to use a selfie stick. Oh my gosh. Okay, both
You
of you
guys are
have to
so
do it.
crazy. Like I'm
American flag t-shirts with cowboy hats
No.
as you walk in all around the UK. We are repping America. We are being the stereotype.
Jesus Christ, no.
And please, the first thing you say when you come into the airport is, "Can I use dollars here, or do they have
Yeah.
those funny money?"
Jeez,
How
oh
many fake
Pete.
money.
Cheezo Pete's, Jamie. Cheezo Pete's.
No,
No,
she's gonna say chop chip. This line has been waiting for 45
Chip,
minutes.
chip.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how this is all working, if me and Iris are actually going to meet each other at the airport or what, but I'll be alone for a while and that's going to be interesting. It's all right.
Jamie's gonna be the queen of Denmark by the time we get. She's just gonna go over there.
I told you I'm just going to disappear because I'm going to want to see everything. Because
Yeah.
like y'all are funny. Like everybody's like stream, 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 and it's like I'm more worried about like I don't want to be streaming all the time. I just want to go see shit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Which is what you should do. Don't, just
Oh yeah.
look around at everything. Dave put up a great stream yesterday. Like that was really cool. Where he was
That
at
was
the
nice.
Oh,
you know,
I have to check
whatever,
that one
wherever
out.
that is. Baker, where was he at? Where the boats are? Where they were showing how they build the boats. It was really cool.
Roskilde.
You were there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Roskilde Viking Museum.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. The video was cool.
Yeah, and that's the cool stuff. Well, it's going to be a little too long to travel to go see that, but I can take them to the National Museum. I'm thinking I'm going to show them the King's Castle, the Round Tower, show Iris where I got into bar fights when I lived in Copenhagen as younger, so she can feel home as well.
Well,
That's,
yeah. You want to show that? Yeah.
drop her off in Nørrebro. That's like Mexico sometimes.
it's going to be so interesting.
She'll be fine.
Because Vanilla's coming too, so it's going to be all three of us
Oh,
girls,
awesome.
and then Baker, and then whoever
It's gonna be-
else decides to come.
Oh my gosh. If you guys please, okay, I'm just throwing this out there, but it would make my heart happy, so I think you all should do it. But if you dress up as the SNL Gap Girls skit,
Oh my god!
I need
I
like
know
a
what you mean. Yeah.
with David Spade and Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. You all just go to a mall and be like, oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god!
funny.
I'll just talk like that the whole time I'm there.
We don't have
You
malls in
should.
Denmark. Well, I can take you to. We have a shopping center. They have a KFC. One of the three KFCs that's in Denmark.
Hey,
And
don't-
we had a pewing there a couple of years ago.
Oh
I
boy.
think
why?
he got like 3 or 6 people.
Why would I want to go to KFC?
No,
Denmark?
Well, I'm going to show you the only Dunkin' Donuts I
Oh.
know of we have in Denmark.
I will have to go see a Dunkin'.
That is is necessary.
Yes, Dave. So crazy.
Brandon and I will be, if you're the Gap Girls, we will be Justin Timberlake and the other guy.
Oh, the D in a box guys.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that.
Well, Jamie, yeah, by the way, Jamie, you missed the show last week. We will transition the show into furry convention coverage. Mo and Dictionary Diva found out there's a furry convention in Nashville. I can't
Yeah.
remember when it is, but we will be going.
You better.
You are going to
Oh.
do beaver costumes on a budget and tell people how to furry up.
Oh, how to accessorize your furry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you didn't go with the animal he named you because I was waiting for you.
Yeah, no.
Accessorize your beaver, yeah. I mean, you could.
I
Just
mean,
needed
do
some
whatever
like
you
those
want.
little barrettes, some glitter.
Just put some beads in it, braids.
Oh,
We'll pull Bo Derek.
no.
Oh God.
Anilla has a big furry convention near her. She goes every year,
Oh, well, there you go.
dressed as Yoshi.
Really furry.
Oh, Yoshi.
Okay, Baker.
I wish you could
will
bring him
host
along
it
and we
if
could
you
meet
make
him.
the intro. Furries on a budget. Dollar Tree Furry Convention. Arts and
My
crafts.
channel would grow immensely if I started doing furry content. I should. I
Hey,
should
I'd
do.
watch you.
I'd be out. See ya.
No, you would be mortally interested in thinking, what
No.
the f is going on?
No, I wouldn't. No, I promise I wouldn't. No. No.
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, I am.
Why can't I find a furry convention in Nashville now?
You didn't
I can find the
bookmark
one
it
from
that?
last year.
I mean,
They have a no harassment policy. Just
Oh, well,
So-
then I'm not
No,
allowed to
of
go
course
in
they
there at all.
Yeah, well, you better stay away.
What if I wear a mask? Do you think that the mask could detect sarcasm? Possibly.
Right.
well, what if you're a mean squirrel? Have you ever watched?
I was going to go as a petticorn, a unicorn, but that does nothing but spreads pettiness and snark.
a petticorn.
Well, we are petty. We are very petty here. So
Look, it's
from
just,
what I've heard.
I have given this a lot of thought, and if I were to dress up as another animal, I screw all available choices and pick my own, which is a petticorn. My hair will be flowing, just locks of insults with glitter. I'll just have a mic in my hand, and then my wings will just be flaming,
There you go. That
insults.
Look at you. You've thought about this. I love it.
She thought this through.
She's
The
really
things
thought
I think about at 3 a.m.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go. Definitely the petticorn. Yeah,
Is that true, Marissa? She said Philadelphia, they donate to the rescue. Well,
Well,
that's awesome. I would
Well,
Yeah.
enjoy that. Good
at
for
least they
them.
do something good with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Support
gosh.
the furries.
That would be such a cool game if you got to pick out the guys that are just in t-shirts at the bottom with who their animal are. It's like, where's Wayne? It's a kind of interesting take on Where's Waldo, but you get to pick out their personas. It'll be great.
Oh my goodness. Look at all those costumes.
Imagine all the felt.
That's just weird.
Imagine all the smell.
The smell. Oh, no. Oh, no.
There are a lot of neon animals. I did not think that would be the case.
No.
Instead of playing Pin the Donkey, they play Pin the Predator, who is on an offenders list.
Yeah,
God.
Yeah. that sounds about right.
I thought you were going to say like between like foxes and there's like a Squirtle or something. I'm kind of not placing some of these animals. So I thought maybe we were going from
Yeah, you just
foxes.
make them up. They just like make up.
We can register, but when
Pretend.
is
Yeah,
it? Doesn't say when it is.
oh, well.
And
No.
look at all the little chairs they had to put back in the meeting hall / auditorium.
Yeah. They're at like a VFW hall.
Maybe they just keep it a secret when it is, Baker, until, last minute. So people don't
No, because
come there and do something.
they work for promoting the positive image of the furry fandom within the public eye, to encourage the sharing of artwork and ideas. That's a good thing. The participation in panels and skill building sessions, to encourage the creation of new connections and memories, to host a local charitable organization with the intention of raising fund and awareness. That's nice. But it's still August 22nd to 24th. Sadly, that's not
there
what
you
I'm. Yes.
Oh, well, yeah,
Oh my
because,
God. August
that's
in
exactly
Nashville?
the right place.
No,
Ugh.
in Philly.
'Cause
Yeah.
August in Philly.
Oh, in Philly.
Yeah,
Still
why
gonna
not?
be
Okay,
hot.
okay. Still.
Still.
You only have
August.
90 pounds of shag carpet on you. Let's have this in
Yeah.
August.
In August. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
So humid and
Who had that in
yucky.
February?
No.
Yeah, you have that in the middle of January or something.
Yeah,
We have
that'd
That
be
is
that in
nice. Yeah, that would
January
make more
in
sense.
Siberia. That's when
Yeah.
we have that.
Yeah. I mean, January, I could understand.
Then
Okay,
you-
that would make sense. Okay.
No, words never mentioned at a furry convention. That is, please keep that costume on. Then I might do it. Isn't that? Don't they have that? Have I read this wrong? Don't they have those big petting piles where they just?
Just like the Karen Reed case, I have tried to keep myself pure from, fur con culture because I, like Jane Goodall, just want to go in there with a clear palette and get the full, just world. And then I'm
And
going
I
to
don't
go
want
in
to
there
know
and
it
be like,
all. So,
Oh, the pup play. That's
Yeah.
what they
no. Okay, no. No.
I'd be like,
No.
I
Don't
know.
look up pup play. We need Danny T to be our local reporter.
y'all, can you imagine? Because it'd be basically 90% of, oh my God, Mr. Mo, you cannot see this. No, let me describe loudly what I am seeing right
Yeah.
now. And he's like, would you stop talking to me? Stop. I'm going to
Yeah.
change my number.
You'd be like, I don't want to know. I told you not to call me.
Just be a leopard that lost all its fur and skin in a brutal fire, save for the thong bikini and triangle top. Brandon,
Ugh.
always with the good
Mhm.
suggestions.
Yes.
That would
Brandon
keep
is
me
so
from having to
helpful.
sew.
I had group furries bowling at bowling alley near me when it was league night here.
Were they called
That'd
the
be
wild
fun.
animals?
Were they part of the league? Wouldn't that be funny?
We've got the Methodists playing against the furries tonight. So that'll be one for Jesus and one for Scotch Guard.
Hello, Reedy.
I mean, they
you
probably have a flap. I would assume if you gotta, you would, you gotta invent. If you're gonna do this type of thing, you gotta make it convenient. It's gotta be flaps.
I'm just thinking
And
of the
zippers.
mosh pit, depends from last week.
Oh God,
No,
Or-
well, please don't go back there. Please don't. Oh,
flaps. Okay, or we're just straight up wearing diapers. I mean,
no. Yeah,
it's
one or the
either
other.
way.
Hey, Carlene, you got your caps lock on.
Good morning.
Oh, like a doggy door. Exactly, James Bond.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
There you go.
Yeah, they got a zipper.
they have it
Penelope-
on. When ladies wear Spanx, they have flaps for us, so we don't have to take them off. So why
Look,
not do it
that's
that way?
because they know once we get them suckers on, we are having someone cut us out of them at the
Yeah,
end of the
I
night.
know.
Exactly.
You're not getting back out.
You put on Spanx, you're in them for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And Reeby is asking, what pronouns do they use? E-R.
Oh, bark, bark, and meow. Oh wait, no, it would be like bark wolf. Bark wolf.
I'm just
Okay,
waiting
but
for Rossman
would
to
it be
say,
a big
I'm going as
scandal
Dominic.
if like a cat and a wolf got together because they're like
Yeah.
dogs and cats? Is there? Ooh, that's what I need to go in. That's my angle for the conventions. Do you fall along predator prey, dating lines, or are you allowed to mix?
The between the legs bra closure on Spanx. So if a man
Yeah,
needs to wear a
it's a
Spanx, it'll
button.
be he will just pee in his pants because
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they either have hooks or like buttons, and you just
Yeah,
pop those
That's right.
off, and yeah.
yeah, and I'm just gonna tell you, if you try to peel them on down, there is a residual, just a giant wave, a tsunami, if you will, of just the leftover chub that has been, confined. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Flubber, but it's just like the entire garage fills up. You take off of Spanx, you are like, oh. It is a busted can of biscuits.
It really is.
You ever seen one of those croissant doughs in a can,
Yeah.
left in a car? It's kind of
Yes.
like that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just get a roll of that chub just going.
Funny story. I normally never have any funny stories, but we when we were young in Denmark, well, back in the good old days when you could start drinking at a reasonable age, like 12 or 13, we had these non-alcoholic discos, which meant you left your alcohol outside. And one of my buddies got lucky with a lady, and I was back in the the body suit. I don't know what you called them, but and he was second basing it really hard, and you had like tables, and he was behind a table with this chick, and he looked up at a point and said, "How the hell do you open this?" And you could just hear her scream, "There's buttons between my legs." So that's how we found out how to open one of those suits.
Yep.
He was very. I don't know if he was trying to start a fire. He was just desperate, but there was a lot of this going on. And,
Well, they're the little baby snaps too, so they have to be all. They're all plastic and like really hard to tug off.
Most of the time, once you get them unsnapped, it's a pain to get them snapped back up.
Well, that wasn't his
because
problem.
you're like trying to
he wasn't
thread
worried about
one
that.
arm through one leg and a frontal and rear attack, and you're like,
stuff
this is
women do to like look good.
Yeah.
Brandon needs to get to sleep, I think.
Are you using voice to text too, like Dave used to? Because that made sort of sense.
No, Brandon has been up since yesterday, I think.
Oh,
So
well, that makes a lot of sense too.
don't snap a flap.
That was also something you had to be aware of.
I was doing because I'm gonna be covering the. No, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna cover the Aiden Turtle Boy hearing from the other day.
Ooh.
So I was doing a thumbnail for it, and I don't know if anyone can guess where I got my inspiration from. You might if you know who his victim.
Have you heard it yet?
No, I'm gonna play it today at 1:30, Jamie. You're welcome if you want to be there.
Because it is insane. She's a lunatic. Oh.
I don't know if it's too subtle. Can people understand what I mean by that picture?
No, I got it right away.
Oh, that's good. The Camel Toe 5.
Yeah.
No, I can't be trolling Grant because Grant has me blocked on Twitter. Idiot. I love him. Oh, someone's ringing my doorbell. Be back.
Oh, geez. Oh, Pete. Who comes to your house? Stay away.
It's the EU. Are you making fun of, Canton, Massachusetts again? How dare you?
Yeah. It's his new friend. What did he say? Somebody started following him. Some Danish politician.
It's Proctor. He's like, how dare you?
Oh, my
I
goodness.
don't know. Seems to be way too easy to find him if you live in Denmark. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, really, how big is it? We're going to Copenhagen, so that's where we'll be anyway. So
yeah,
that should be interesting. Everyone says it's super expensive though, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, it probably is.
I have to buy all my Dollar Tree products before I leave.
Yeah. Don't you got to take little bitty bottles? I don't know anymore. I haven't.
Jamie, but how will you
not?
Don't
they still have rules about 3-ounce bottles or whatever of shampoo and
take all of your own products? Baker won't take you to get where he got his cosmetics for Wine Mom.
Oh yeah, because it was half the stuff that I already have. But I can't imagine what he paid for it because I was like, I paid $1 for that. He probably paid like 17.
Probably.
That was hilarious when he had that
Yeah.
lip stain
The
stuff.
lip
The peel off
stain.
lip stain, and he thought it
Yeah.
was actual lipstick, and it's just he's got this thick coat of
And then he's like,
he's like, it's staining everything. I don't understand. Like,
Jamie's face was priceless when she realized.
well, yeah, because I was like, oh my god, I have that one right now. And you have to let it dry and then peel it off. You don't just
yeah,
put it
and
on.
it's
not
and
lip
it
gloss.
runs all over. It melts like down your
Oh.
face.
And it gets in your teeth too, so you have to be careful.
Oh,
of
yeah.
that,
Oh
too.
man.
And it stains.
Yeah. Once you realized what it was, then you just started laughing. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I could see him frantically like texting you behind the scenes. Jamie, how do I get this off? What do I do?
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like that for a while.
Jamie,
Yeah.
I think that we all need to agree this is a circle of safety. If Baker tries to feed you that tuna mattress looking stuff, call me and I will say you're allergic.
Yeah, we were joking about the food. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't try to feed me any of these mayo butter shrimpy toasts you were talking about, or his salad pizza. I need real food.
Salad pizza. Ugh. What's the point?
Well, he called it like tuna mousse or something. It was
No.
he showed it to us. It was something that was like, classy for when you were having get-togethers, and I'm like, why do classy people always have such gross looking food?
Gross food. Just gross
do.
food. They really do.
Like I said,
Like caviar. Like who
just
sits around
want
eating
burgers.
that?
Just give me a burger. I'll eat a
I know.
burger.
I mean, I don't care if I become real bougie in my late
Well, yeah.
life. Bring me over some funeral potatoes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A good
Exactly.
Someone could be like,
casserole.
we have kale. I'm gonna be like,
No.
and
And
as a garnish, what else?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
A garnish.
the garnish that you pick off and
And you
throw
pull
away.
off
Yeah,
and then eat the food. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
What?
I don't
I
know.
like to tenderize my tuna and eat it raw.
And what? You like
I
to what?
It was
Brandon.
Brandon.
Of course.
So I missed the Dalbert
It was
hearing
Brandon.
because I was, not in touch with reality. Did we learn
Oh, no.
anything? Did we figure out if it was a dog or a ghost or, anything? Or did Bev get drunk?
Well, we get to see the new lawyer guy. Basically, he's kind of an idiot for doing what he did because, he's kind of laying out all of his cards because there is no way she's going to get denied, because that's basically what it was for, to, exclude her from the trial, but she's not going to get denied. But now all these things he keeps bringing up that were so stupid and irrelevant, she can just go back and start looking at all this stuff and
No.
look even more.
Yeah.
You can't downplay this lady's experience. It's insane.
It's insane. The amount of stuff this
But
woman has done is
they
crazy.
did reveal that Chloe is alive and they have molds of her teeth.
Oh, well, that's good. How did we find this out? Because I thought that the dog was like they had. Because I thought we never got a straight answer. She was adopted into the country. She's at a farm, but we don't know who the farmer is, and we're not going to find the farmer. And yeah, it was just very odd that we could never.
I don't understand any of that. Like the last trial, they wouldn't produce Chloe. Said they couldn't, and now he's saying, "Oh, we've had molds of her." Okay, what?
Yeah, we know where she's at. Why don't you want to go look at her? And at this point, it's stupid because it's like,
Yeah.
And first of all,
How are you supposed to try? How would you know
you
that
can't
it's her?
argue both ways, because they're arguing that the dental record stuff you can't match that to anything. It's just like junk science. And then and then they want to say, oh, but we have it, so let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they're trying to do both sides, and it's such a stupid argument. They're
Yeah,
just
it's
trying to
stupid.
make it look, because probably the layperson would think, oh yeah, go ahead, do that. That would be great because that'll tell us
Yeah.
everything. No, not
Yeah,
really,
no.
if you think about it.
No.
No, and again, it doesn't prove anything, because if the defense wasn't there when the mold was taken, you can't bring it in. So
And the
No.
dog is, I mean, how many years ago was this? I mean, at this point, like, things could have changed.
4 years ago.
She's old. The teeth could have moved. They could have fallen out. You don't know.
Yeah.
And then also when he's getting bit, he's more than likely moving. So you don't know what angle it came at. You don't know any of that stuff. So none of
No,
that stuff can be matched
and again,
up.
you can't prove it's Chloe by saying, well, the marks hasn't got the same distance. But that's what I said the other
And
day.
that too, because they're not like,
You don't
it's
know
not
how
that
his
they
arm
want to
was
prove that
positioned.
it's Chloe, but
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
if it's
just that's really just it's just kind of what they're implying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if
But
he was
have
pulling
you?
the skin, if it was active, I tried to watch the Daubert hearing. How much of it I actually took into my brain. So I was trying to get other people's sort of
yeah.
take
And
on
Brandon
that.
is correct, as he well, not always, but as he is when we talk about this case, it's not about the bike, the dog, the third party, Colin, the dumbbell, the whatever. It's about, did a car hit him? And I think the defense really have to tailor it to that argument, because they the only thing people believed that the state proved was the DUI, so they have to change to that. And the problem is you have so much you want to get into, but it's kind of like the Thai Treehouse guy. He wanted to talk about everything else, but the only thing he should have focused on was, can you tell it's me getting out of the car?
100,
And
100%, because I believe that too. Like, I've said that from the last trial. Like, they really needed to pull back on the third party stuff. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, put it out there, just put it out there, but focus on the whole she did not hit him, because that's the whole only thing you really need to prove and show.
and Mac, no, they didn't prove the DUI, but that's what the jury believed. And
yeah, well, based off of what they were deliberating, yes, that's what they
yeah,
believed it
so
was.
so they proved it well enough for the jury, and that's why I'm saying that's the thing. You have to go hard on the car didn't hit anyone, and no one was hit by a car. And you have no plausible way to discern her alcohol level.
Focus on how crappy that investigation was, all the shenanigans with that. Focus on the fact that, I mean, really hone in on this. We get these ARCA guys and stuff, and proving that she, didn't hit this guy, that it's impossible. And then throw out the dog bite stuff, or not throw it out, but just do one part of that, one part of the third party stuff, but mainly focus on the car.
Yeah, and I know Bronco liked him, and another guy, I can't remember his name. He was really fence sitting about him, and I just didn't find him good. I found he was probably he was kind of like Rose Scapiccio, a good attacking defense lawyer. But you can't be an attacking defense lawyer when you're a prosecutor. You have to be a prosecutor. You have to relay the facts. There were so many facts wrong in what he presented that I believe Bev should have stopped him and say, please stick to the facts from the case, because we have seen no evidence of this.
Yeah.
Jarfond, also, can you lure Proctor to my home? No. Apparently, he has a police car sitting on the
Bill?
opposite side of his street, watching his house, which I find weird. But was it yesterday he was supposed to have his hearing, or the 19th, or whenever it was? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
No, not the new defense guy. The new prosecutor. No, they're not challenging the crash database. They have an intent to perhaps do it. The phone expert. I'm gonna make a video on a new ruling that they had in Massachusetts that would, in my belief, force Bev to just throw out that Daubert hearing, because the requisite to be an expert in Cellbrite is non-existent. You just have
I
to
really
know
think they
how it
need to
is.
let go of that expert, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
We
they
don't
need a better
it.
expert. I said that during the trial. I don't understand a word of it, but they can't have a Daubert hearing with the new criteria for Cellbrite expertise. It's as long as you have tried it before, you're an expert. So on the face of it, she should deny the motion. So,
I don't know. I don't really care all that much about the freaking Google search at this point. I think we need to focus on other things because, like we said, the charge that they were hung up on was it an OWI or whatever type of charge. So focus on that, because if that's what they're getting hung up on, then that's where you lacked. You really lacked in proving the,
Well, and maybe it was just me, but I listened to all of those experts and I still couldn't tell you what any of that cell information meant.
No.
And it was incredibly difficult to understand. I mean, I even took notes and I looked at them and I was like, I don't get what a C list is and
Yeah.
all that other thing.
I think your average person sitting on the jury is sitting there going, well, I know how to use my iPhone like this, and it does this. So like they're not even listening to them.
No.
Well, and part of what you're paying an expert for is to be able to explain this in clear language, and none of them could.
And they didn't. No, nobody did.
I mean, we finally get DNA because it was explained on, kind of a 5th grade to 4th grade level. We finally get that. But it took, a lot of experts really dumbing it down and trying to figure out a way to explain it to juries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I say you don't need the best expert, you need the best communicating expert. The lawyer, understood the point of Hank, and I had to stop listening to him because of my blood pressure. I think, and I'm not going to throw anyone and say anything or start any beef. I think certain YouTubers are just like I am in the Blake Lively, Justin Baldo case, where I'm sitting at... Oh, Baldoni, sorry.
Where an easy mistake.
I've been saying it the other way the entire time.
Well,
the way.
Yeah, but I think a lot of them are really trying to do the. You have to see it from both sides, and I don't want to take a position because maybe later I can be on the wrong side. I'm not saying that's why, but I feel like there's a couple of YouTubers out there who is covering the case and is very fence sitting. It's like a Tim Pool show. It's
I will say the Karen Reed case, as an outside observer who maybe knows bits and pieces, if you would have asked me which case is going to galvanize people, which case are people going to be willing to go to the mattresses on Twitter every day, it would not have been the Karen Reed case, but it has become a line in the sand. It is clearly you are on this side or you on this side. So it can be hard if you're trying to navigate this case, maybe not knowing all the details or having been at it from the beginning to kind of come into it. But it's also one of these where I have seen people get so heated, and it's really strange because I would have thought the Rittenhouse, the, Lake and Riley case, I have seen nothing in these so-called political cases like I've seen in the Karen Reed case.
No. It's and it's the thing I just don't get. If we started covering this 2 years ago, February, if you still is riding the fence on guilty or not guilty in this case, I will have to assume that you are just you just don't want to, like we say, Republican buy sneakers too, as Jordan said. You wanna blow, you wanna have flour in your mouth and blow too. So
Yeah.
as we say in Denmark,
What? Sorry.
it's because you can't have flour in your mouth and whistle.
Yeah. It's
So
just such a. I love your phrases.
Well, they make sense. 1, cut a hole in a box. 2, put your bait and tackle in that box. Make her open the box, and that's the way you do it. My chicken in a box.
Stop it.
I love that he's going back to that an hour since he brought up that we're going to be the.
You're gonna dress up like the D in a box guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure because one of us is going to get the short stick. If you remember the number they made after they got out of prison.
Yeah. Mother Lover.
Yeah.
Was it Mother Lover? Yeah, it was Mother. I love that was a good one too.
I didn't like the one with Lady Gaga.
No, that was the 3-way one.
Yeah.
What?
It's not gay if it's
Brandon
a
isn't
3-way. Is
coming
that
now.
what it was called?
I don't know.
I think that's what it was called.
I zoned out. I zoned back in. What? What? I'm sorry. What?
One of the biggest issues we can read people don't see is that 2 things can be true. You can't believe the state doesn't have a case, and you cannot buy into all the alternate theories. Brandy made a really good X about it the other day where she said, the big problem, I have mentioned this as well. Right now, you have 10 different sides on the not guilty side. You must believe Colin did it. You must believe Brian Higgins did it. You must believe that. No. All of this is, did she or didn't she? There's only 2 positions.
Did she hit him? Or
Just
not
like
hit
in
him?
my Smeg's life. 2 positions is all you get.
Hey, it's all you
Oh my
need.
God.
Yeah. Alone or with a partner. Those are the 2 positions.
Oh my Lord.
I'm saying nothing.
Well, or alone and crying. That's all.
Alone and crying.
Well, do
Don't
you
cry.
feel yourself afterwards? Don't forget to think
Yeah.
about yourself.
You give yourself a big hug. You pat yourself on the back for the
I
good
haven't-
job that you did.
I have my body pillow that I just snuggle into after and
There
cry.
you go.
He lights one cigarette.
That's not fun.
Oh.
But Jamie, you're going out flying, so a little travel advice. A Florida woman allegedly texted a narcotics detective instead of dealer and asked to buy drugs.
Aw.
That was
Why
smart.
did she have a narcotics dealer or cop? What? Wait, detective? Why did she have detective in her phone too?
Well,
It was
she's
entrapment.
a 40-year-old woman's request to buy drugs ended with her behind bars because she reportedly texted a narcotics investigator rather than her dealer. On December 31st, New Year's Eve, Octavia Wells messaged someone she believed was a drug dealer and asked to purchase some fentanyl before she went out of town. Wells' request, however, got sent to a narcotics investigator with the sheriff's office instead. The investigator immediately began communicating with Octavia in an undercover capacity and agreed to set up a drug sale. On January 6th, Wells went to a gas station to meet who she thought was her dealer, but she ended up encountering several investigators from Bay County Sheriff's Office Special Investigations Division. Detectives took Wells into custody on charges of unlawful use of a 2-way communication device, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while license suspended or revoked with knowledge. The sheriff's office urged in the statement, be careful who you text. So, Jamie, when Iris is calling you and say, hey, my cousin is going to come over with a suitcase, can you bring it with you? Just say no.
Always say yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, can I look in it? No, please just take it on the airport. Okay. That's the way to do
Well,
it.
No, Jamie.
Yeah, am I supposed to
no.
be worried when Iris is like, "Here, let me just take your suitcase. I'll make sure everything's good in there," and then I'm arrested for something?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, headlights aren't plastic; they are composite material. So they are. It's. But again, he had so many lies and misstatements that he should have been stopped. That's my problem. That detective definitely hit the easy button. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he's like, "Ooh, here we go."
Yeah, detectives and criminals do have a very good connection because they would
Yeah.
rather have that little 10 pounds of weed that you sell a month if you can get them someone who sells 100 grams. So they know and especially they've been doing it for so long. They know their dogs on the walk. So that's it's probably not the first time they them two talk to. Stop! I'm trying to do something funny. No, that's. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do
What, what are you
I love
doing?
that we're all watching Baker. Like, what is he? It's something
What is he doing?
fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Anyways.
Crispy Bacon, for buying 3 corner kisses.
Aw.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
crispy.
You guys are all hilarious, and I love it.
Oh. Oh.
Too kind.
I have to go on Monday to get my passport.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. But Iris thinks she got hers, and yeah, the trip's bought already. It's booked.
You'll have to get different plugins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Do you know we don't have the same outlets as you do? So you have to have a travel outlet.
Why do you have to be so difficult?
No.
Why do you have to? Our country is substantially older than yours. Why don't you follow our guidelines?
Why do you guys gotta be so
No.
difficult with your plugins and your metrics, your kilograms?
Your
Yes.
Celsius.
Yeah, and your Celsius.
All your weird math.
Well, that's what Iris keeps telling me. Don't worry about it. Because every time I ask her, like, "Oh, well, I need," like, I'm like, "What do I need? What do I need
Yeah.
to do? Am I good? Do I need to expedite this?" Nah, you're good.
He's like,
We
ah,
got
don't worry
this."
about it.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. I just gotta show up, I guess.
It's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
You just. I'll show you what you need.
Oh no.
What? Good Lord. No, it'll be interesting. I mean, I've flown on plane a million times around the U.S. I've just never been out of the country, so
Been out of the
it'll be a
country.
first.
Yeah.
That'll
So,
be
like,
really fun.
that part's not scary. It's the going.
No, it's just
it's just the
going-
going to a different country and then like,
Yeah.
okay, I hope I can figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh,
That's why you need-
I would be very nervous doing that.
That's why it's good you're going with friends.
Yeah.
You just get
I-
this is just an for your USB, so you don't need so much, and then you figure out. Nope, this I think this is American, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the American part.
So do you have like, is it got both on that one?
I think this is. Can't remember where this is from. And then you have. I think this is British. And this is the one we use.
It's a Swiss Army knife of
Yeah, that's what I was just
plugins.
gonna
Plug.
say.
That is the coolest thing ever.
It's like a Swiss Army knife plug.
There you go,
Well,
Jamie.
that's
Guy Ross.
fun.
He's
It's
showing you
produced
the
in
thing.
Switzerland.
Oh,
Well, you can't, but it's designed in Switzerland. It's everything you have today is USB powered anyway. So instead of traveling, but I have one of these, and then I have one with so you have your input in it, and then you can put out all the connectors you need. So
Ooh.
that's you need one of those when you travel. You may be the older country, but according to Google, Harvey Hubble invented the first detachable electric plug in the United States in 1904. Doesn't make him right, and with a last name like that, I wouldn't trust him. Hubble.
Yeah, we only have a space telescope, although it was, a bit, well, it did have an astigmatism. So, I mean, fair point.
I wouldn't be. Well, we do have a what do you call them? In Denmark, we call them pocket thieves. People who snatch stuff out of your pockets. What do you call those?
Pickpockets.
Pickpockets. Yeah, we do have some of those, but you don't. It's not like London where you have to have 40 different bags on. But I would bring something to carry it in.
Yeah.
You have to put your hand behind it to make it focus. Have you never watched a makeup tutorial? Duh. No, because Jamie.
Ralphie. Yep.
You have to clack on it too.
Yeah, where you got to go like, and this is the brand. Yeah.
I paid Jamie 50 times to do her beauty on the butt, and she said, "Oh, I can't do it on that much." And I said, $16,000, and you still don't buy it. And she said,
"You're good." I'm trying some new things to see if I like them before I talk about them. Like, that's what I do. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Some teachers saw that on vacation and decided to see how malleable young, impressionable kids are. You Danes are sick, downright depraved. I'm missing some part, but
maybe makeup tutorials. He's against no dancing, no makeup.
Or maybe it's the different. Maybe it's the plug with the extra pin in it that he's against. I think it's British. They are weird people.
Yeah.
It's so funny that the EU just made a law that said every charging port must be a USB-C, but we have different electrical outlets. I think we have 4 different electrical types outlets in Europe. Why not just make the electrical outlets the same then? It's stupid.
Well, that would be intelligent.
Right, that would have been way too.
Are you going through London? Only one bag in airport, so you need to consolidate your carry-on and small items, ladies.
I think Amsterdam is our only layover. Well, mine.
Yeah.
Jamie, you're going to have to keep your extra gallon of Purell at home.
Well, I have a thing. I mean, because like that's how I used to travel when I'd go to see my friend or whatever. I had my little bag that I'd carry with me, put all my stuff in. And then I usually just checked my bag because I put all my like products in there. Because sometimes it's a pain to buy all the stuff when you get there. I'd rather, because I have expensive specific stuff, and I'll like just buy the little like throwaway bottles at the dollar store that you can just put a little of the product in and take it with you.
That's a good idea.
But we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to need much. Diesel Pete's. I just throw on a sweatshirt and put my hair in a ponytail and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
Tell Baker what Iris has in her makeup bag.
She has her tahine or whatever. Is that what she's talking about?
What?
Her spice.
It's the spice.
Oh yeah, her spice. And I went and looked at Walmart. I was going to get some groceries, and I seen the little thing because I was like, I want to try this spice. And
Jamie,
they do have the little one.
Take a very small thing of Hidden Valley Hidden Valley Ranch,
like a little bottle of ranch.
Look at your feet, then your legs, chest, head. Get everything covered at least once, and anything you forget goes on the husband's credit card. That's women traveling. That's not how men do it. Well, some men could do that. Hey, Debbie Blair. That's weird.
She does. It's like this little cute bottle too. She puts in her beer. Apparently, she likes to put it in her beer or any other food that probably needs it. I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure Danish food needs some spice. It needs some Irish spice.
Yeah. She's gonna
so
need
I can borrow some too.
She's gonna come out and just be like, "This
she's gonna need that with her."
Rye, but it's gonna need a little tapatio.
A little tap, tap, tap. Yeah.
You're all weird.
Oh.
But talking about ladies coming to visit me, do you know what one of the next big days coming up is?
What?
14th of February, Jamie.
Oh, the day you
Oh.
go and beat cats in the town square?
No, Jamie, it's Valentine's Day.
Okay. I thought that was the day, though.
Who's my
Oh.
Valentine? You,
Oh,
you,
God.
and you, for all the things you do. You send me loving comments all the time. So why shouldn't my fans be my Valentine? You never bore. You don't even snore. So for all the wannabes and creepy trolls and fakes, this is my take. I've got one suggestion for you. Wrap your head around this. You all can just
Oh, my God.
kiss my
She
grits.
needs to
You need
stop
to
it.
add
With
grits.
the-
That's it.
Turner grits. Oh
I'm
my
calling
god.
Geneva. She
But
can
why
even
does she got to
gobble
keep
it.
pulling that stupid jar out?
Because you can kiss her grits, Jamie, because there's so many haters
Oh.
out there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Just,
I
God.
love
does she
that.
carry? Wait, is that? I can't really
just-
see it that well. I've seen it's written on there, but is it a canister of grits? Like actually a canister?
No,
No,
it's
I don't
just a
think- I
can
don't
where it
think it
says
is.
grits. on
Oh,
it.
I thought she was like carrying around
Like,
a can of actual grits
no.
just so she can be, ironic.
I just love there's so many haters out there, so she has to mention them in videos.
I know. Hellraiser Angel said her grits are always in weird places. Yeah, that was what I was thinking too.
Yes. Most people don't keep their grits just hidden in a tree. Like
In a tree or on a rock. Yeah.
behind the bush. It's not common. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Just in case she's got to tell somebody where to kiss it. She's got to pull those grits out.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems odd.
Ralphie, stop it. She says, "Oh my God, I also keep my grits in the woods.
Yeah.
Soulmates."
And
Oh my
Brandon is
God.
asking for some. We don't really have co in Denmark, but
Have what?
we do have Miss Universe. This is the
Oh,
winner of this
she's
year's Miss
lovely.
Universe. She's Danish, Victoria.
She's
So
lovely.
maybe
Wow.
you can come visit, Brandon. I wonder how she looks because I know two people who were in the competition to be Miss Denmark this year, and they didn't look anything in real life like they did in any of the photos.
Well,
That's
So sort of like a Courtney 20 thing. Like you look one way on your OnlyFans
yeah.
page, and then you look very different in real life.
do we have
Yeah.
any pictures of her latest mugshot? Because I think that's how we're going to have to figure this one out.
no. We should ask Nima to come. Nima would be welcome. You can. I think she's in. Isn't she in Stockholm? You can bring her.
Oh, Nima.
No bikini, prude, swipe left. So, no, she isn't naked. She just alluded to it. What is the nicest traditional Danish dinner? It depends on what you're thinking about. If you're gonna go out and have some fancy, you'll probably have some steak or something like that, just like everywhere else.
You can't go wrong with steak.
No, but I'm gonna take the ladies or whoever shows up. I'm gonna take them to a restaurant where we can get smørrebrød, and then I'm gonna have them pronounce smørrebrød, and then I'm gonna laugh for half an hour, and then we're getting something to eat. And Jamie will say, "I don't like that."
What is it?
Well, what is small vol? Small vol.
Smørrebrød.
Small vol.
Smørrebrød.
Smell boo.
Small
Brød.
vol.
Brød.
Do we have a picture of what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
Schmorble?
it?
Yeah, what is a schmorble?
I have shown you many a time.
Oh, is
Now
it the
we
rye
wanna see it
bread
again.
toast with the shrimps on top?
Ugh.
Oh, it can have shrimp on top.
I don't know why, but when they come in a little can, you have to call them shrimps. I understand that there's not
little
an
shrimps. Yeah,
They're shrimps.
Little
They're little
shrimps.
little
shrimps.
shrimps. Little shrimpies.
Yeah, because it's the rye bread with the cream cheese, even though you don't like cream cheese. So I don't
There's
know how
no
you
cream
deal with
cheese.
that.
It's butter. It's butter, and then
Oh,
you
this
have
sounds good.
this one is leverpostei, which is a liver pate with
No.
some bacon.
No.
Tastes great. Staple
No.
on any kid's lunch package. This
Oh,
one will
God.
be mayo,
For
boiled
children.
eggs, and if you want the good version, you get the shrimps in the bottom. This is
Can I,
rolled poles or rolled sausage. Rullepøls.
so can I
This
customize this? Take off all the green. Get that out of there.
no, you
Put an
eat all
egg.
of it.
Add a
You eat
bacon.
you eat all of it.
No,
No.
You can
those are
you have the
just for looks.
pickled
He's like,
herring.
I'm
I
not.
throw that away. Yeah.
You have
Throw
your
that away.
curry
That's the
curry salad.
garnish.
You have your roast beef. You have your fried fish. Oh, it's good.
No.
Let's take the eggs and the meat. The eggs and the
Oh,
bacon.
Did I say smør? Not wood bread. It's råbrød. Rye bread. It's good. See, Iris want to try it. She's not scared of a little. I go
I'm
to
not
Taco Bell
scared.
to,
I just
to
don't
try
like
her
meat.
indigenous food. So
Indigenous food.
just
I
follow Baker's
try
lead,
stuff.
and you're going to have a great time. If you've been drinking, do not fall for the stream shower trick. Those are from WW2. Brandon.
What? What?
I shouldn't be laughing so much at that.
We didn't have any of those types of camps in Denmark. We had, but we shipped them to Sweden instead. Dang it, Brandon! I love that. I start thinking, oh, Brandon is back and he's easy today, no problem. And then he just throw a little joke in there.
Yeah, just a little one.
Just a baby one.
Yeah, liver pad is the most Danish thing you can eat. It's good.
No.
How does one make
Okay.
rye bread? You take rye flour, you take rye sourdough, you take water, and you take a whole lot of like sesame seeds and whatever kind of seeds you want to chuck in there, and you bake it for a long time, and it's wonderful. It's good for your stomach.
So it's a really dense bread.
I like rye bread here, but it's
Yeah, but
Baker
but
says
looks
it's
a
not
lot
the
different.
same thing at all. Not
That looks very, very different.
So I was like,
No,
oh,
because-
okay.
your rye bread is white bread with rye flour in it.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I
I'm sure
think
that's
the
what it is.
closest you can have is pumpernickel.
Yeah, probably. Which is good. I like pumpernickel.
Yeah, pumpernickel.
Valhalla, I heard you've been recruited to a 3-letter agency last night.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, the 3 same letters. Don't think about it.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
Well, now I am trying to think about it, but
No, it doesn't make you burp up rye all day. It's good for your stomach.
And no, Marissa, I hate vegetables.
oh, come on now, Danny.
I do.
It can make you
I'm-
fart if you're not.
I'm a
used to eating it.
child, okay, Sue?
I'm right with
Good child.
Jamie. I'm like, if they could just make vegetables into pills or gummy bears, we'd be fine with it.
I
Yeah.
like vegetables.
No, I just like I'm a carnivore. I just like meat.
That's why I use Alpha Brain, so I can get all the nutritious goodies out of the vegetables and
Dang, I
don't
was going
have
to
to
tell you about my
chew on anything.
colloidal silver too, if I could say it, because no one can.
Colloidal.
Yeah, whatever. The silver you're supposed to
colloidal
drink, not
silver.
the one,
Yeah.
not the not mercury.
The one that turns you blue, right? Like if you drink too much of it, your skin literally turns blue.
Do you
Think
know your
so.
401k
Haven't tried
can
it
be
yet.
can be in
You,
danger?
you never saw that old guy? Like he used to drink bunches of it. He turned blue. It was like back in, I don't know, like 2000s. I don't know. Late
The
90s. something.
2000s.
Ooh,
I don't know, late 90s. I don't know. I don't remember.
You have me at roast beef, Baker.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
See,
roast
you have your
beef.
egg
What
and
is that?
shrimp.
Like cucumbers?
Yeah, cucumbers, lemons,
Oh,
cucumber, lemons, a stick of dill. You throw that at the waiter, and then you have some egg
Yeah.
and some
That's the
shrimp.
waiter.
Then you have this is pork roast with some
Yum.
dill. Then you have the roast beef and the rolled
Okay,
sausage.
what is on top of the roast beef? It looks like
Oh, that's fried
fried
onions
onions.
and remoulade. That's the one thing we have in Denmark that no one else eats. And
What
then
is it?
some pickled cucumber and some cucumber and a little slice of pepper. And over here you have your liver pate, and this is hamburg. It's something you make out of a pig. We have a
Is it
very
both?
pig-based diet.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I mean, you
I
just
mean, I'd be willing to
slap
try all of them except for the liver pate. I ain't eating that.
No, it's good. It doesn't taste like liver. We
Oh,
add a
okay.
lot of pepper and stuff to it.
Okay. All
Is
right.
it
Well, I'd
odd
be
that
willing to try it.
I'd try
You
the
add
pate one before the hard-boiled eggs. Boiled eggs are gross.
No, I like.
They
I
have to
like
be
hard-boiled
mixed
eggs.
in with something. Yeah, like they need a sauce too. You need like some Dijon.
You have mayo on them.
No,
Yeah.
there you go.
Some mayo or
Mayo
some
is
Dijon
not a
Dijon
mustard.
sauce.
mustard. Dijon mustard. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And Jess, you have the peels on the lemon because you just squeeze your lemon on the food you're eating.
Oh,
Normally you put it
Oh.
on something that's fish-based. I haven't found one with the pickled herrings on yet. Maybe it's to not scare all you Yanks away that they don't have pictures of that.
Yeah, that I wouldn't eat. Not getting me to try that.
oh, Jamie, we're gonna have to remake these sandwiches, but the way Americans would. So it's gonna be a piece
I
of
know.
Wonder Bread. It's gonna be a nice slathering of Miracle Whip. It's gonna be one roll. We're gonna bougie up the roll of bologna, so we'll cut it up and make a little star.
Oh yeah, you have like the cookie cutters, like
Yeah,
looks
make
fancy,
little
but it's just
sprinkling of
bologna.
American cheese and then bacon.
I ain't eating Miracle Whip.
Squeeze
If
the
you don't have,
cheese.
if you don't
and
have Dukes, I ain't
Okay,
eating it.
Dukes. Okay,
It's gotta be
Dukes.
It has to be
We-
Dukes.
Well, for us, it's Hellman's. I mean, normally,
No,
but
Dukes
I've
is
never
better.
tried Dukes.
No, it's better.
Why do you
It's better
see
than that one.
slice of bread? Because you don't need 2 slices. That's
Why
why.
do you only have one slice? Yeah, it's so lame. These open face sandwiches.
It's not an open-faced sandwich. It's a piece of smørbrød. Directly
It's a piece of
translated,
marble.
Okay,
it's
so
butter bread.
question.
Butter bread is
Open
the name
face
of it.
sandwich. Do you use fork and knife or
Of
do
course,
you
we're
pick
not-
it up?
Oh, that's the one. Do you want to know what us Europeans do when we get to a restaurant with you Yanks? We sit and
What?
try and see you use cutlery. We haven't used cutlery that way since we were Vikings.
So do you have a silverware? Gonna have to
Of course,
use
of
up my
course we
hands
have
for
They
everything?
silverware, but
invented the spork, I guess.
but-
I don't know.
the
What do you
thing-
do? Just pick the little thing up and shove the whole thing in your mouth all at once?
Yeah.
you hold normal people hold it like this and cut. Either Americans cut everything to begin with and then they'll eat it, or they'll try and murder whatever they are eating. It's every European is sitting there thinking, we teach our kids 5-year-olds they can't do that, and this is fancy eating, and I'm thinking, oh my, do you know how to?
Okay.
It's really easy.
You know what
can-
we invented as Americans? A top slice of bread so you don't have to use the fork.
Yeah. So you don't have to use your silverware to cut everything up. You just pick it up with your hands and eat it.
Yep. And that, Baker, is freedom. And why we stab things.
Why is
Kind
Denmark
of
so
gotta say though, there's an Earl of Sandwich. I'm pretty sure that guy is the one that like literally invented the sandwich.
Probably true.
which
But
is
we
Well,
made
in
it
England.
better, as with
He,
everything.
he made a cucumber sandwich with no butter, so I don't know how good that is. Why is Denmark so
Yeah, probably had
horrifically
cream cheese on
terrible
it though.
at the Summer Olympics? Everyone who can run, jump, or swim is in Sweden. No, we are actually good. We won. I think we won gold in handball and silver in horse dancing this year. So
Horse dancing. There you go.
I think it's called
Dressage.
dressage.
But I say we call it horse dancing and see who comes in. That's the way we get all the creeps. Forget to catch a predator. Call it horse dancing.
Ew.
See
No.
who shows up. And get them.
And
Oh,
Brandon,
no.
as a person who has been to Auschwitz, it's very different than Denmark. So it's not the same, even though we use knives and forks here. It's, liver pate with a cucumber on a piece of white bread that's slightly toasted in the summertime. There's no better thing to have in the summer.
Or
That's,
lemonade.
God, why is that?
That's it. I'm starting
No.
a pate
I-
stand.
I know, but like you saying that, and I'm like, oh, in the summertime, I just think of like a burger on the grill or like a sausage.
No, when you're
Yeah.
a kid and you're out playing all day and it's sunny, that those 2 days a year, and you run into your
2
buddy's
days
house,
a year.
hey, I'm hungry, and his mom or dad makes you a nice piece of call it
No,
what you call white bread, or whatever you call it, we call French bread because it's fancy. So a piece of that, fresh from the baker, some hot liver pate, and some fresh cucumbers on top of it, and then a big old glass of what we call saftevan. It's flavored water with some fruit flavor.
isn't it cute?
That was my childhood.
Like, oh, I just played outside all day, and Mom, can I have some liver pate, please?
I know.
Yeah.
and
Like,
then
it sounds
over
so
I felt
fancy.
bougie when I was like, Mom, could we get the real Skippy instead of the Great Value?
Yeah,
I want real Jif because moms who love us buy Jif, Mom, and apparently you love us Great Value. But I really
Yeah.
think you should try to be a Jif mom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like when your mom gets the Jif instead of the off-brand peanut butter, and you get a peanut
Yeah.
butter and jelly after playing outside all day. Yeah,
I didn't know
That's the fancy.
Snoop Dogg did that. I should have watched that.
Oh,
What
that
was
sounds
it?
like
He did what?
what did Snoop Dogg do?
He was commentating on the horse dancing.
Oh, you
Oh.
didn't see that? It was like all over the internet for a hot minute. It
Yeah,
was pretty fun.
I
He
watched it on
he did
television.
some
I missed it.
nature channel too. That was cracking me up with the lizards and the snakes. You would have loved it.
I was scrolling to my Twit today, and something, and there was one of those videos where they heard something on the ceiling. You're thinking, why is that man having a hand up? Oh, he looks slightly Indonesian. That's going to be a snake, right? And he just pulls out a big boa constrictor or whatever python they have over there, and I was like, nope,
No.
ain't gonna do that.
no.
I want to go to the little markets right outside of the station on the way to the hotel. Check out the produce and spice. I'm pretty sure there's no small markets where you're going, because you can go from the back end of this. You can go just straight to the station, out the back of it, across the street, and you are almost at your hotel. But yeah.
Well, what's all around there? I don't even know.
Isn't there something
looking at-
around there that they could look at?
Yeah, there's a lot of
in that area.
area.
No, that's an old industrial area. They have what's called the DGE city. That's a big that stands for Danish Gymnastics and Athletics city. That's where all the fancy people train. But that area, it used to be a lot of where they processed meat. That's why it's called the meat city, right next to where they are staying. But that's turned into smaller
The meat
restaurants
city?
and
The meat city.
yeah. Well, they call it the meat packing district for you, not communists, but tourists. Sounds
Oh.
better, but
We're not communists.
we call it meat city. That's how it was known when I lived in Copenhagen, because it had all the butchers there. But if you go through the station and out on the other side, you'll get out to Tivoli, and then you have all the shopping streets, and we'll walk that way. It's more interesting.
Jamie,
because
please tell me, if I will send you money, I will Venmo, but if you find a t-shirt that says I went to Denmark and all I got was this t-shirt, if you will buy it
It's
for me.
all yours. It's all yours.
forget a postcard. I just want
I
a
want
dumb
one that
picture.
says I went to Meat City.
I went to Meat City. You
Yeah.
would want that shirt.
Of course I do.
Meat
It's
City
going
on
great with my
passport.
cocks. Like, wait, I mean,
Yeah. She will have 2 shirts, Go Cox
Yeah.
and Meat City.
and Meat
Yeah.
City. It's perfect.
Yeah, and we could go to Torhelm. That's just so extremely expensive. It's bougie.
Oh, bougie.
So
Bougie.
Jamie
Like
don't want
look and don't
fancy.
touch. I mean, listen. I'll look, but
Just not touch it.
just not gonna
That's good.
touch. Yeah.
that's very expensive. I just saw an
Harry
article that
Potter,
included a section of not all Danish humor is funny. Well,
Some of it is claymation boobs and, well, guy parts, but I think that's funny.
I got my crabs at Dirty Dicks. Can loan you that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, listen. not
I had
that
to
bad.
get there because Jamie was so bougie.
Whatever.
But
We all know.
Yeah.
the clock is close to 5, so I'll do this.
Hey guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End. Join me today with Val Hammer, and we will be going on Legal Shenanigans Theater. Whose lie is it anyways? We are still on Letitia, and we may even get to an all-time record of 40 minutes done in a 3-hour stream of the interview. I mean, it may
Really?
happen or we may tangent, but it's always a fun time.
Ouch. Hi guys. I don't really have anything. Come join us in the Discord we are doing our movie night tomorrow. 4:00 Eastern time. We're doing a court movie, so juror number 2 is the movie. I don't know what the second one is though.
Jury Duty by Polly Shore.
Is that a movie?
Yes, it is a
Yeah.
movie.
It is. There is one.
Oh God,
That was a pretty good movie. Now that I remember,
It
now I think
actually-
about it, it was kind of funny. All right, y'all. I got
I'm sure
nothing.
somebody in chat knows.
I got nothing. Join Discord. Come on for the Stitch and Stitch, whatever it's called. And look, I think I made it all the way through the entire thing without cussing up to that point. So
Look at you.
I did good.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
Y'all should be proud.
but no refunds on the sweat jar anyway.
No, they're not getting refunds. They anticipated I would cuss and I didn't. So there. It's their fault.
Hey, yo, Scott, flip it 3 times, then flip it into the oven.
Into the oven.
Yes, sir.
What is happening?
Wow, that was impressive.
Wow.
That was
The-
seriously
On
impressive.
LinkedIn.
Hurry up, wife him up.
The only thing I noticed was how dirty the floor is.
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole lot of flour flying around in there when you.
That's
Well-
not flour. It's paper. It's
Well, that and how many times did they screw up a pizza? I mean, this
Yeah.
is
Oh, I bet a
takes
lot.
an hour and 45 minutes. They're not high. They're just playing, cup
Yeah.
toss with your pizza.
Ralphie is having a bad day
No.
Why?
because she's 92% as mean as you are.
See?
Uh
Which doesn't mean at all. So that's a good thing.
oh.
Puddletown is 3% as mean as you are. So
Well, then he's an a-hole. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
well, Puddletown, you heard it here.
I'm just kidding.
For those of you who don't think Puddletown is an a-hole, I will be
He's
doing.
not an a-hole.
I will be doing. Jamie, you're so mean. I will.
I'm always worried it's going to be me that says something.
Yep. See, you were all concerned about me,
Hey,
and look
listen.
what happened.
Tattoos.
Of course.
I will be. I'll be doing a showing on the Aiden Kearney RO hearing from the other day. You probably all seen it, but if you want to come here and listen to me, listen to Grant being yelled at by a judge, be back here at 1:30 because that leaves enough time so Mo can have you, or you can be ready for snits and bitch. Whatever tickles your pickle, as they say, where Valhalla is from. And again, I would have to caution you all because this is a Saturday stream. Go away now. If anyone can do some background check on Valhalla after seeing him shotgunning a beer yesterday, I don't know if even the Air Force would claim him as a former service member because I feel Brandon needs a refund on that one. 1:30. See y'all.
What exhibit are you referring to? I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor. All right. 100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Objection, Your Honor. So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Go
All right, I'm in love.
back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.